Hey, I'm Kadir. Okay, so I've never done this whole animation thing, but after watching a couple of tutorials, I thought, hey, I can give this a shot. I'm still kind of new to Flash with its different styles, but I hope you enjoy it anyways. I've watched the Odd Ones Out and Jaden Animation's takes on being an adult, so I figured I'd jump on the bandwagon and give it a go myself. Now, when I think of an adult, I definitely don't think of me, even though I'm 22. So I guess I should get the most embarrassing thing out of the way first. I'm not sure if most of you know from my videos or my channel, but there's this cartoon I love called Steven Universe. For any of you who don't know what Steven Universe is, according to Wikipedia, it is the coming-of-age story of a young boy named Steven Universe who lives in a fictional town of Beach City with the crystal gems, Pearl, Garnet, and Amethyst, 3 magical humanoid aliens. Steven, who is half gem, goes on adventures with his friends and helps the gems protect the world from their own kind. It's one of the few cartoons that's helping Cartoon Network survive, basically, on its last legs, because ever since they started airing reality TV shows and other horrible cartoons, I think they've been going downhill. But this is about me being an adult, which I'm not, at least spiritually and physically, so we can save my rant on Cartoon Network for another video. Okay, back to Steven Universe. So there's an episode called Cheeseburger Backpack. Yes, you heard me, Cheeseburger Backpack, where Steven gets a cheeseburger backpack in the mail to show the gems that he can help with the missions by carrying stuff in his backpack. Now, there's something you have to understand about me. Once I see something from a cartoon in real life, I just shove my money in whatever face I need in order to get said item. So once I saw the backpack in real life, you better believe I threw away any common sense I had and grabbed the backpack. Now, as a 22-year-old, you can imagine having a novelty backpack from a cartoon made for people younger than me does not exactly scream adult. Like when people say, hey bro, cool backpack, that's funny. I smile and say thanks, but then I think, if only you really knew how old I was. I guess it's because I don't exactly look like an adult either. A lot of people say I look young for my age, like when people my age at least have some kind of facial hair or sign of maturity on their face or some kind of physical attributes that says, hey, I'm 22, recognize it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have facial hair, but I wouldn't call it facial hair, I would call it something else. But it's not facial hair. You know what I mean? Quick side note. Have you guys ever seen that episode of Ed, Ed and Eddie where Ed constantly asks Eddie questions about the world? And then that one part where Ed goes to the fridge and constantly opens it and closes it, wanting to catch the light inside the fridge? That's me. Ed is me. I feel like we all have a little bit of Ed inside of us. Okay, for the record, I think everyone does this from time to time, but I like to daydream constantly. One day I'd be thinking, man, I'd love to be the next Hokage. But then I think how much responsibility that is, and then I remind myself that's an adult thing, so I pull myself out of that fantasy real quick. Or what if I walk out of my house one day and I'm abducted by aliens and I have to go through a classic Rick and Morty adventure? Yes, I still sing the Pokemon theme song every single time I hear it. I mean, come on, it's a classic. How could you not do that? I guess I should also admit that since we're on the subject of Pokemon, I have every single Pokemon game up to date. Okay, not only am I not an adult, maybe I'm just a big nerd. Is there hope for me? Find out in the next episode of... Just kidding. I know you're probably wondering, will I ever act my age? Probably not. When I look my age, I'll give it a shot. Hey, that rhymed. Will I ever grow facial hair that actually shows up on my face? Doubt it. But, you know, I'm staying hopeful. I'm not really sure what the takeaway from this video is, considering I just admitted a lot of stuff about myself. But I guess if you're looking for some blackmail, I guess you can use this as blackmail. You're welcome. But in all seriousness, I feel like with the word adult, you have to act and be a certain way in society's eye, or else no one's gonna take you seriously. But to me, I feel like adults even older than me, you know, still pop bubble wrap or watch cartoons or even have a stuffed animal that they sleep with. So, if you're anything like me, a 22-year-old with not even a hint of adult in you, I hope you like who you are as a person and embrace it. Or something else really encouraging and uplifting, because I'm really not good at giving speeches.